Yep. Meanwhile, you see Cortana and Aerith's eyes shot wide open. Cortana's basically because she's seeing Mistra again, and as for Aerith, she cannot believe her teacher was actually Mistra. I've had my eye on you lot for quite some time now. Much surprised it took you this long considering how much you were a skeptic of strangers.
Okay, that's
I'm going deeper in the void.
that
I'm not.
explains that. But why did you attack Katana?
I wasn't. You all just assumed I attacked her. I am not responsible for your assumptions. I was merely checking on her. Her and Aerith.
Oh. Oh.
That's for this little situation here. The answer can be quite simple with both of you getting what you want. Wait, what? You mean you can create another body or something? Unfortunately, no. There are limits to that kind of magic. I don't think any of you will want to walk around being a homunculi shell. But no. What if the idea of combining you two to... What? That way you both have each other's memories. You can feel and see what each other is feeling. You can still be of two minds, but you can work in unison of one body, not one over the other. That way, you both can live the lives that you want. This is all up to ask, Mistra. It will only work if both of you agree to it. And of course, if you get the full support of your friends over there. Yep. Garneted pollinization would be the accurate terms.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't
No,
help
it works. It works.
It works.
We could go worse. Fusion dance?
No.
Sorry.
God dang it! I had the timing down perfect for that.
Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
But
I'm sorry.
Alicia typey. Let's
Yep.
see what Alicia says. I have no reason to object and will support you both as best I can.
Yeah. You have my support.
Do I need to say anything?
Yep.
I'm on the same boat as Holnir. I would be upset if you both didn't agree to this. Then all of our time in this mirrorscape in Picture Archfey. It was a lovely mirrorscape. But all the time that we've been trying to track you two down, went through our own trials, and the 5 trials that we had to do for the stubborn as F Queen, all that work would have been for naught if you two do not agree to this. Yet I will hold it over your heads.
You see the two girls laugh a bit before trying to hold hands, but with Eric's ghostly hands, all they could do is just put her hands over top of Cortana's. We would really be able to live together as one? Yes. But this is a warning for Katana. If you do this, then you will no longer be able to go into your Canary form. You'll still have some of the benefits, but you won't be able to break out. What's the phrase? Go deep into someone's soul and save them. Like that. Do you understand? I do, but what if we need to do that again? What if I need to do that for Alicia's sister or someone else we love? I said you won't be able to do it that way. I can show you another way to do it. Then my party is agreed. I'm in. Just give me one moment. Katana looks at all of you. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Or to Aerith, but in case. Just in case. I want to say thank you. All of you. For this journey that we've been on. It's been one of the best moments of my life. I just want to say that as myself first. Before anything happens.
You're very welcome. But this journey's not done yet. You still have one more step to do. And we'll see you on the other side.
Yep.
Alright.
Whatever form you take.
Alright. We're ready. Very well. As Mistra closes her palms and looks like in a deep prayer, she whispers something into her palms before opening it in air. And soon, you start to see raging whirlwinds covering Cortana and Aerith, slightly lifting them off the ground. And give me one moment.
Reveal number 3. Art reveal number 3. Art reveal number 3. I'm sorry. I'm always excited when you do different art reveals. They're fun.
As they say, patience is key.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Because I was also hoping to put some music into this too.
That's not exactly the saying. It is patience is a virtue.
Unless you're in the mummy.
Hey,
True.
then at that point, it is the key.
Just give me one moment.
I fried my brain.
Does it smell like bacon?
No.
Okay,
I'm
Jovial, everybody
upset that
knows.
you were gonna.
Jovial, everyone knows that a fried brain will smell like ham hocks.
What?
I wouldn't know. I can't smell it. I can't smell. So,
I done. Oh, I wouldn't have said that if this was gonna come up. Ugh.
you're in a room full of nerds. We poke fun at each other no matter what ammunition we are given.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm a nerd too, but why did you put it like that? Oh,
I'm me. That is all you.
you're not.
That is all the answer you need.
You're not just you. You're Discord.
Hey, if he was Discord, I'd be howling at the moon.
No, but one person did say it.
Oh,
One person did say I was the incarnation of Loki.
that works too. But also, Soundwave.
You set me up for it.
Okay, fair.
Yep, I hate to say it, but she's right.
Yeah.
Funnily,
You guys upset.
funnily enough,
Sorry.
it was Discord that got me into the pony fandom.
Ow.
A friend of mine had shown me.
everyone.
A friend of mine had shown me videos on YouTube of Discord, and I'm like, "Well, hello there."
Well, hello there, Mr. John Delancey.
Too bad he's no longer in. He no longer voice casts Discord,
Yeah, we have
which is a shame.
the videos.
And we also have him as Q in Star Trek.
Yes.
Cute, but still.
Why are you being a big bum to me?
I find it kind of
While
fun.
while we're in the midst of this, it just hit me. Cortana and Aerith combined remind me of a DC superhero,
Who's that?
Firestorm.
Oh my
Oh.
god, yes! I didn't think of that. And I love Firestorm.
And I first learned about him back in the mid '80s DC superheroes, and I believe Cyborg was in that series too. And you'll never believe who voiced him at that time.
Oh,
Cyborg, I mean, Ernie Hudson.
Oh wow.
get out of here.
I have no idea who he
Yep,
is.
Winston from Ghostbusters.
Huh.
And I only found out like about a year ago. But anyways,
For me, I am reminded of Varian Wryn from World of Warcraft.
It's your second World of Warcraft reference in the entire campaign.
Yep.
Because I've done a lot of things. I've seen many.
Curiosity, since they're combining now, do we have to come up with a new name for them?
Maybe not. We just gotta wait and
maybe
see.
she'll have an. Yeah, well, maybe she might have a name that she chooses.
Just curious.
Oh, there's the music.
Yep,
Music change.
Yep. Finally works.
yep. The music change as you see these two gently float above the whirlwind, almost meeting Mistra's hand. You see Cortana start to glow a blue light, while you see Aerith glowing a purple light. You see the silhouettes of the girls fly up, almost like wisps, as they dance to this invisible music, both looking at you, at all of you, as if saying goodbye, before twisting themselves together to this to this new form.
Tell me you found that because that actually looks gorgeous.
This is why I love art reveals. They are so pretty.
This is by far the prettiest one yet. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's different art styles, and I think I've seen something related to this artist, and their work is gorgeous. So I can't remember who the artist is. Kat might, since she found it. But prompt the artist.
Yeah. Yep, you see this woman with light purple hair, well, with streaks of blue and green. Part of it wrapped up in buns, surrounded by things and baubles that were in Cortana's hair. A choker leading down to a sweetheart cut corset. Her arms bare, her shoulders bare, but the sleeves attached to what looked to be flower petals. And you see this Bay Wild design dress that looks ethereal and elegant as she steps down back to the ground and opens her eyes, still multicolored, but a little more subtle than you're used to seeing with Cortana. As you take a look at this new form. At first, you almost hear no breath from her as she looks down and examines herself. And as she looks at you and tries to take a step forward, she stumbles down a bit, nearly falling to the floor.
Wait, okay. Alish, then are we able to go to our friend and help her?
You see the Archfey step away, as if giving you permission to go up to her.
Yeah. Let's go.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
No problem. By the way, love the new hair.
You see the woman take the time to grab a piece of her hair and examine it. That's a pretty color. Do we look good?
I say so.
We can feel each other. I mean, I can feel them, and wow, this is gonna get a lot to get used to. It's supposed to be
So
purple,
jovial.
but thank you.
Oh, purple.
It
I
still
read-
fits.
Yes, this will be. And Mistra's kind of smiling, going, "I'm glad I don't have that problem."
Thanks.
Gee, thanks.
I'm not here to. I'm here to be real.
The best thing to be.
But how do you both feel? You feel whole. You feel like we're one. I can hear both their minds, their heartbeats. I can feel all of your touches, and they can feel it too. It's incredible.
So, does that mean we're gonna have to come up with a new name for you two?
I think we've already come up with a name. Kira.
Only before I mispronounce it as Kira from Death Note.
Oh, out of character, is it pronounced Kiwa? Oh,
Kira.
Kyra.
Kira.
Yep.
Kira.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same pronunciation as Kira, but just spelled with an extra e.
Didn't want to mispronounce.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's a lovely name, Kira.
Sorry if it's gonna be confusing for you guys for a while. I'm still trying to get used to this.
We can all take it one step at a time.
So, in my opinion, you should be quick. You all are under a time limit.
Thanks
Oh.
for the reminder.
Yeah. We should get going.
Ready?
I'm ready. Nerith, would you mind opening the portal back to the mortal plane? Of course. He does. Oh, one last bit of warning. I know your aim is going to be my temple, but just because Kira is my protege, I will not make it easy on you.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say we wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm probably gonna say, since when are any of these trials easy?
Yeah. And yours is probably gonna be the toughest.
Well, I did put a lot of work into it.
Oh, goody! Another puzzle I get to play with.
But if you know my
Oh,
craft,
please.
then you should be able to breeze through it.
I think we have one challenge that will be more difficult than this one thing at a time.
Then I wish you luck, and I will see you at the top. She smiles as you see her disappear, and the Archfey moves the portal towards all of you. And while the bright light blinds you for a little bit, you find yourselves back in the throne room, where you see a number of people actually kind of shocked to see you guys there.
I imagine some with gobsmacked faces.
And some
Yep.
with grumpled faces as if they lost another bet.
Yep, you see that, and if Quinn and Holnir can make a perception check for me, please. Sight.
Sight of
Sight.
Sight.
Rolling. Hot damn.
I was gonna scream. What the what?
Yeah, both of you can look behind you and see Mistra's human form. Give a proud smirk before turning around and leaving the throne room. And you see the queen, her hand up to her mouth in surprise. My goodness. All of you made it. And all of you passed?
Sound surprised. Or should I make the assumption you were hoping we failed?
You see the queen scowl a little bit as if to confirm your theory. Then
Resolve
you
is still the same. As well as that deal you made.
Indeed. We will still honor that deal. Excuse me, but, who's that with you? She can't be the same woman that was judged. Can she? We were. Or rather, I was. I am the combination of the love and hope that was in Aerith and Cortana. Aerith? Explain. Aerith was not dead. She was inside Cortana, but merely sleeping. Both of them wanted to experience life with each other. And to give the other one the best chance of happiness. I am that combination of their happiness. I am both Aerith and Katana. I am Kira. Well, I'll be. And almost right on cue, you see the little cat thing that you found in the Feywild fly forward and nuzzle Kira. It's good to see you too, Aisling. She recognized him. Could it really be her? For the first time, you actually see the queen too shocked for words.
I kind of wish I knew magic, because I would mage hand her mouth shut while quipping, "You'll catch flies that way."
I don't know Mage Hand, but I know
Staying there on the
Prestidigitation.
screen.
I don't know Mage Hand, but I know Prestidigitation, so I could do that.
Nah.
No, I'm not doing that. I do too, but I'm not risking it.
It would be funny though.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah. After a few moments of silence, she... Yes, well, we are very happy that Arif, in some sense, is back and not dead.
Can I roll insight? Can I
Yes.
roll insight on that BS?
Yes.
Plus ingenious, make that a 24.
Alright, you can tell that the queen is still very utterly surprised. She still has no idea what's going on, but she has to still give her regal role as the queen. So she is basically like saying what a queen should say at this point, even though she is utterly confused right now. And
While
also,
everybody around Nephrite can just hear her mutter, BS.
be that as it may, we will still agree to the terms of the trial, that you are free to wander around Greymore, as well as have assistance in finding the artifact. We will contact someone who will take you to Mistra's most sacred sites, or if I suppose if Aerith is in there, you will take them? I will. But I think right now, I know I need a bit of a rest. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Go for a nap or two. As well as a study break.
Yes, you can resume your residency in the little home we provided for you. And, we will send up some food if needed. Please, just, please leave.
Jovial, do you need me to cast the freaking the private sanctum so you don't have to stay in a tree?
I mean, he would prefer being in the dirt, such as him being a dwarf, but he knows it's better to stay with the party. He's gonna grumble about it. But then again, such is the way of dwarf.
Well then, everybody, shall we go to our treetop home Nephrite's just picking a little bit at Holnir's unwillingness of being in a tree.
Come on, there's no need to tease him.
I'm just teasing him a little bit. Besides, when we get back home, I'll make sure that there is a lovely little area for him to start cooking. Talk off the private sanctum.
Yep, so you guys go down the stairs of the throne room to all the god stuffed and shocked faces of the crowd. And then Cortana trips. And then Kira trips. What?
I got you, Kira. I got you.
Still working on the motor skills.
Just take it one step at a time. Right, left, right, left.
I can't believe I have to have a child help me to walk.
Oh. We all gotta start somewhere.
Echo!
I'm pretty sure
We'll
you can.
call out for Echo.
I'm pretty sure y'all can you can guess what a Watelgi is.
Mountain Dwarf?
No. Well, what else?
What else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even a wood elf. I'm just a half elf. I can't remember what kind of elf my mom was because all I knew was she was a Feller Saloon and she looked like any other elf. That wasn't a drow.
Well, out of character, some elves actually do have different skin tones other than drow.
If I were to guess, with Saloon, she probably, Nephrate's mom is probably a high elf.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yes, her mom is a high elf. It's just Nephrite. I didn't choose half high elf for Nephrite. I just chose standard half elf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that subclass is that subrace is a little complicated.
It is.
You sure?
And they're the butts and
Yeah,
mules of D&D.
Yeah, it's a little complicated. It's only available in the Sword Coast book, but anyways.
That's what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't dig deep into which high elf she was. I just chose half elf for the sake of half elf.
So, base half elf from Player's Handbook. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm glad to be out of the judgment area and far out of reach of the queen because I wanted to smack her in her face so much.
Well, on the bright side, we did get a chance to show her up. Just imagine how funny it will be to show up the king of Celius.
What a glorious day that would be.
Yeah, don't get too prideful there. King is going to be the hardest challenge that we're going to face for quite some time. Not only do we have to defeat him wearing an artifact. We also have to deal with people's loyalty to him. Without
Oh.
undermining that loyalty, even if we defeat him, we can still lose.
In that case, it would most likely be up to the Queen of Boss to pick up those pieces.
Assuming, of course, that the people themselves don't rise up in arms and consider the king to be a martyr as well as their true leader.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Well,
Still not.
don't forget we do have a bit of a planned out contingency alongside Asriel, so maybe there's a way to discredit his, kind of break up the loyalty to him. That'll
You have to find
change
evidence.
people's. Yeah,
You have to find evidence.
that's gonna be
of it.
tricky. We'll work on it.
Our word alone is not going to mean much.
Exactly.
But from what we've seen, most of the continent doesn't really like Salius. I mean, Ironmaw, Mirwood.
Tita, Nemia.
I think
My
pretty much
understanding-
all the cities.
Yeah, it's mostly the king and his leadership, those that are truly faithful to him, that causes those kind of feelings. It will be some time those kind of feelings fade. So that kind of thing I'm not equipped to deal with.
I sorta have an idea on how to lessen the king's hold, but that's just my train of thought.
We'll park it at a station. Let's hear it.
Well, what's the best way of making friends, would you say?
Just saying hello?
Sharing an interest.
Food.
Know
Nobody's mad when they've got good food, eh?
You want to have a banquet with the king.
No. No. He's a lost cause. But the people,
is caught.
they still have a chance, eh? The king of Salius is trying to get the people to behind his banner of the other races are lesser than humans and should thus be purged like slag from ore. What if we show the people what they'd be missing? Huh? If the other races are gone. Diversity is the spice of life, after all.
Yeah,
So-
but you have to be careful not to mix in too much diversity, lest your cultural identity is also lost. And that is something that they do fear.
So, are you trying to show other people, other races, cultures?
if we do that, we'd have to do it
We'd have to do it carefully.
in steps, not too much at one time.
Maybe incorporate a different racist culture into each course of the meal.
Let
Or
them know, and let them know that that dish is different because of a different culture.
maybe a festival. No one's unhappy at a festival.
It's a bit much.
Yes.
That might be more difficult to pull off, especially if we are forced to kill not only the king, depending on how far he's fallen, also the prince.
That does put rain over the parade. It was an idea, though.
Yeah, well, considering what happened the last time there was a festival in Alphateria.
Without getting it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
really turned into a disaster.
But
Like a mental disaster.
Yeah,
But
But-
if we follow this train of logic from Holnir, instead of a festival, why not just a simple potluck?
Oh.
Potluck could be whether the people create their own festival. That actually could work more toward our favor.
And you don't need permission from any authority to have a potluck.
Okay, but what are the... There is gonna be a slight chance that someone will try to ruin the potluck.
There'll always be
in the-
naysayers.
Maybe this is just me thinking at the top of our heads. Maybe we can do a practice potluck here with Greymore. Maybe try to convince them to go a little more easier on us, cause let's face it, half the city still hates us for, being outsiders who succeed, as well as what Cortana and Aerith have done.
I thought everyone loved Aerith.
Well, that's part of the problem is that they are fixated upon the loss of Aerith. Now they don't really know what to think with Kira returning from a place they did not expect to come from.
Yes, because I have seen that judgment floor happen so many times off the side. Almost none of them go back. And after experiencing it ourselves, I can understand why. So to have all of us come back from that, being judged and passed, there's no two ways about it. It pretty much shook the entire throne room. Imagine what it can do for the entire town.
Yeah.
So, how would you like us to proceed? I know a few dishes from my family, but I wouldn't even dream of trying to make them.
Yeah, and the last time I cooked, it ended in a disaster.
Hey, don't worry about it. Me and Holnir will do most of the work. You just decide what dish you would,
You could be
wish
you
to
could be our
offer.
you could be our taste tester.
Or you could help out with chopping things.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with that, but one thing is, I don't really know any drought dishes. Eh.
That's alright.
I might know a few drow dishes, but it's vague in my memory.
How do you know drought dishes?
Research.
Guild.
Ow.
Not only that, guild.
Oh.
Enya is a potluck of different cultures. And plus on top of that, with guilds pretty much being the source of all networking for pretty much any craftsmanship, you get a couple of people that pay us in food.
Oh. I didn't even know that was possible.
Don't want to
Why do
do
you think
too
I'm a
much.
workaholic? I forget to eat sometimes.
Ah.
Yeah.
And
You might want to work on that.
And I still have the spell that can produce food, so we can at least have something to work off of.
Let me see what I've got in my journal here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do know one drow recipe.
And what's that?
A traveler taught, a traveling drow taught me it. Mushroom steaks.
Character, could you repeat that?
Mushrooms.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
Okay, just for the sake of clarity, we're gonna make that drow the pirate girl that you guys all met before. But to Hollinier, she would have been a lot younger and had shorter hair, so he wouldn't have recognized her. Because not too many drow travel. There are rare exceptions, and Quinn's father and that pirate would be those exceptions.
Yeah, that's the thing I was trying to bring up. Not many drow leave, and I was kind of curious on that. Sorry.
I definitely remember there were two other drow that we saw in Boss during the ball, but anyways.
Yeah, that would be Quinn.
Nope.
Yeah, that would be Quinn's uncles, the one that called Nephrite little elf girl.
Please don't bring them up. Don't bring them up. We are having a good time. Don't bring them up.
I did find it weird that drow was traveling. They mainly stay put. But I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yep. Then all of a sudden you guys hear like a growl, and you see Kara look down and realize that's her stomach. Yeah, I haven't really eaten anything since yesterday, and all this talk of food kind of made me hungry.
Gotcha. And
Minimal.
no, Honir, would you two mind if I helped out in the kitchen this time?
Not at all, but is there a DM question? Is there a kitchen here?
Technically no, since this is supposed to be a holding home.
The one time I want to use an ability that I get early on that I haven't used.
The right tool for the job ability, right?
Yep.
Luckily, Nefri can produce a kitchen in her sanctuary if needed. Just you need
I mean, I could.
you need Kira for the food.
Would y'all mind?
Why not?
I'm waiting for the party's consent.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so out of the holding cell. And yes, that is exactly what I'm calling this, a holding cell.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just give me one moment. As all you travel to Nephrite's
Because I don't know why
Intersectum.
this thing isn't clicking.
Intersectum.
So I take it the tower fits into the house.
Well, technically, it has she just opened a portal into this extra dimensional tower.
Ow.
Can be as small as
Yeah,
5 feet to as large as 100.
Yeah, it's basically a smaller version of the Mordenkainen's mansion.
Okay.
It's a really, really big spell. Think of it as, for you, Selector, think of this as the smaller version of Phaethurin's mansion.
Oh.
Like, the spell is actually Mordenkainen's private sanctum. But I only had the animated spell card for private sanctum.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
And they're
explains
both at
my,
the same level, too.
yeah, that explains my confusion.
Yep, and Kira will create food and water.
Okay?
Yep, and so if Hollinier and Null make dinner, I need those
Yep.
rolls.
Yeah,
And
well, I'm
Kira-
trying to open my character sheet, but it won't open for some reason. It won't open. Just give me a second.
Yep, and with Elige and I'm guessing Nephrite and Quinn wanting to help out, I would say you guys roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just try to refresh the browser a second. See
Mhm.
if that works.
Wait, hold on.
Let
Okay.
me try. Sorry, I had to close the browser, and now I'm gonna try again.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Scroll the chat back down. It should do the trick. And with advantage or disadvantage, normal or advantage?
With advantage.
Okay. Okay. Oh, son of a gun!
Not that bad.
I'll mark it.
Alright, so with Colonier helping out with a lot of the basic sides, Storm, you cooked up pretty much the finest chicken ever. Like, what you guys created is on par with, like, a Thanksgiving feast. Which all of you deserve given the trials and tribulations you've had throughout the day.
Yep, and you, as soon as you mentioned chicken, I wanted to make a particular joke, but I'm not saying it. Considering that
Also-
nat 20, I'm like,
One more thing. Beer bread is like soda bread, but with beer.
keep it away from Quinn. Sorry, but no.
Yeah,
No,
I was about to say that.
alcohol is very volatile when it comes to cooking. It is when you cook it, it goes away.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
all right then.
sorry.
Basically, it acts like yeast.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
it's
fair.
more for the flavor. If you cook anything with or bake anything with alcohol, the more you work it, the more the alcohol burns up. So there should be no alcohol.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, I was okay. Real talk, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's
I was about to ask.
yeah, it's a culinary thing.
Mhm.
It's like wine sauces or beer cheese.
The next
Mhm.
hopefully the next time you come over here, Storm, I should have my dad cook your beer can chicken. It is the best.
Okay, cool.
But either way, you all have a very relaxing and celebratory night, which is rare given this adventure we've been having. And claiming this small victory, you all go to beds in your respective rooms, courtesy of Nephrite, and I think that is where we're gonna end it tonight, guys.
Woo!
So yeah, that was a lot.
Oh yeah.
Do we go ahead and quick long rest, or do we wait?
Long rest, yes.
Thank you.
Yep. That's why I did the whole sorcery point recovery thing earlier on, just thinking because I was afraid we were going to go into a boss fight.
I had prepared in case you were going into a boss fight, but thankfully you didn't. Oh, and by the way, that archfey you guys met?
Yeah.
Thank Luna Kova for making that guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, remember back when you met Saber, that little level in Warlock?
Yeah.
That's his patron.
That was his patron?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
Oh wow.
Yo! If we ever get Saber back into the campaign, we can all just tell him, hey, we met your patron. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yep, and whenever when you're trying to figure out where that mirror dimension was referenced off, it was more of a reference of, have any of you ever seen Doctor Who?
Yeah.
A couple of episodes.
It is from the Family of Blood, two-parter,
Ooh.
where the girl was trapped in every single mirror. So if you see something, even for a second in a mirror, that's her. That's always her. This is a dimension that's basically that.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That is kind of how he knew what would tempt you, what would make you more agreed to stay here in the mirror world with your desires.
Ooh. Yeah, he
I don't-
almost got me.
Out of curiosity, what would have been the boss fight?
It would have been with him.
Oh jeez.
Oh, that was a
I
close
thought you were
one.
gonna say it would have been with the queen, because I would have said, yeah, let's square up against the queen. No balls. Let's square up.
But what did you think of Aerith and Mistra?
Oh, that was a swerve I did not see coming.
That was a massive curveball that we kept on thinking, oh, the spirit that's talking to Cortana, you know, the thing that's always putting her in agonizing pain, that's gotta be Mistra. Then we see a mysterious lady dressed in black following us the whole time. Okay, this gotta be either somebody that's working with the king or somebody that's working with the order. Keep your eyes up, keep your eyes sharp.
That's what I thought too.
She follows us into the judgment plane. Oh, I'm just gonna sink into the void.
Don't worry about it, Soundwave. You aren't the only one who thought that.
I'm a sneaky little DM, a sneaky little DM, a sneaky little DM who likes to play the long game.
That's one way of putting it.
You played the long game with this, because I think you remembered how early on I would piece together which deities were who in disguise. I didn't piece Mistra at all.
Wow.
I did not piece her. I didn't piece her. She was not on my radar because I kept on thinking the spirit that's over Cortana was Mistra. So I didn't piece it.
Wow, Soundwave. Well, I mean, Cap. Wow, Cap. You fooled everyone, even Soundwave.
I will take that as a plus. That means I'm doing my job.
And Soundwave, I did not mean that as an insult.
You're fine, you're fine. I made the joke on myself when I kept on saying, yeah, don't mind me, I'm just gonna go into this void. And then PC just keeps on explaining how they were this person. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just going deeper in this void.
Well, I'm gonna head on out.
Alright, good night.
Night.